Hi guys, and welcome to the most terrifying narrowboat episode yet. Yeah, if you're a narrowboater or if you just like watching narrowboat vlogs, you'll know that there is one dreaded episode that every narrowboat channel does. Welcome to... the cooking episode.
Trying really hard not to laugh.
Is that too much? Is that too much?
No, not
No,
at all.
stop. Welcome to the cooking episode. I'm cooking. Not very good. See you in a bit. Also in this episode... I'll stop that now. We're gonna be giving you guys a huge update on what's been going on with all the DIY on the narrowboat and some new complications that have come into place, so stick around for that too. It isn't really a cooking episode, guys, but we do have a very special 200 episode treat for you guys. Yeah, we've got a new leak on the narrowboat. Woo! I mean, it is literally the lamest shop I've ever done, I reckon. What do you think, guys? Hence why I'm just throwing it around everywhere, because I'm just angry at myself. 2 whole items, cheese and chicken. Jesus. 1 more lug, just for good measure, just for extra punishment to myself. But it's episode 200 and the girl needs a feed. And today, I am the feeder. How old is this bread? How old is it?
Put it this way, I would not consume it.
Looks like someone's going to have to make their own bread. So as a lot of you guys know, there's only one real cook at Planet Crowbot, and that is the lovely Rebecca Crowbot. But because it's our special 200th episode, I thought, you know what, I'm going to cook a little bit of lunch today and I'm going to return the favour. But the problem is, we haven't got any bread. And I've bought a few parts of the ingredients and I haven't got any bread. So now it's time to up my game and try to create my own bread for this concoction. These are the products that you're going to need. So supposedly anyone can do this really easy recipe. I've never tried it, but I'm going to give it a whirl. So if you like, guys, join in at home or on your narrowboats, because it's meant to be mega simple. Are you ready for Cook Along with Crowbot? Papa Crowbot. Are you ready for Cook Along with Crowbot?
Yes.
You're going to need 1 baking bowl. Feed me! Feed me! Is that sort of thing Bex does when she does her cooking things on the narrowboat to you guys? Feed me! Feed me! Number 2, we are going to feed the measurement scales plain flour. Right, feed me into the measurement bowl. A pinch of salt. This is going to end in tears. Teaspoon of baking powder. Like I say, the great thing about this is that it's meant to be mega easy, so you can all do it and try it out on your narrow boaty homes. Next up, hornig. Runny honey, baby. Next, feed the bowl with some runny honey. That's good enough. Next up, pick your favourite oil. I'd advise not to use sunflower oil. Use a rapeseed or olive oil. Next up, we add a tiny little bit of water in there. Or a bit too much. This is far too runny. I've already buggered it up. It's too runny, guys. Bit more flour. This is why Bex does it normally. Just turn it into bread soup. Do you like bread soup? Still seems a little bit runny. Done. There it is. I'm going to take this splodge Gonna leave it in there to rise for half an hour. Have we got any clean tea towels? So it's actually our 200th episode, can you believe it? 200 episodes of this blimmin' disaster. We've blagged it for a long, long time. So just before we finish my special 200th episode feed for myself and Becca and see what that mess turns into, we've got some more disastrous news about a special 200th episode leak that we've got on the Narrowboat. But just before that, come and say hello to my new little friend. So today we're going to be looking at Jackery's most powerful compact portable power station to date, the Explorer 3000 version 2. That's a proper Crowbot Jackery plug, isn't it? The old orange again. Quite light. I think it's the lightest model so far, and also one of the most powerful models so far. It is actually incredibly heavy for the normal human being, but as a lot of you know, I'm not a normal human being. I'm Chrissy Crowbot. I've been doing a little bit of gym stuff. Now this is their first ever 3000 watt unit available in the UK, and it's designed to handle everything from off-grid adventures to emergency home backup. So if you're after clean, smart and serious portable power, this is worth your attention, guys. I've started to do a lot of the editing for the vlogs in the Narrowboat car park here, and the Jackery ties in perfect for this, for the energy boost. Also, you've got your obvious, you can plug your mobile phones into this little baby. So let's start off with the headline specs. The Explorer packs a 3072 watt-hour capacity with a 3600 watt continuous output and a massive 7200 watt peak. That means you can run almost anything on this, from power tools to electric cookers to fridges, heaters or even multiple appliances at once. Same drill. Doing a very important professional job. Can't go in half-assed. You've got to wear the right gear, guys. Always wear safety gear. People know when you've got the jacket on that it's an important, very important person at work. So they stay away, they keep clear, they know a professional process is going on. Plug this little bad boy in. What I love about the Jackery box is that we've already had 2 of these sort of boxes, and there's lots of buttons all over the place. This is really, really simple, so it's literally anyone, any idiot can pick this up and make it work. Luckily, I'm not an idiot. Always wear protection. Don't know if it's a good idea wearing gloves while operating a saw, really, because it can all get caught up. Let us know in the comments, guys. Am I right? It's powered by LiPo4 LFP battery cells, which are safer, more stable and built to last. We're talking over 4,000 charge cycles here, giving you about 10 years of regular use. And thanks to Jackery's low discharge tech, it can hold up to 95% of its charge after an entire year in storage. That makes it ideal for emergencies. The Jackery hasn't skipped on connectivity either. The Explorer 3000 version 2 includes 3 AC outlets, 2 USB-C ports, 2 USB-A ports and a car port, enough to power and charge a full range of home and outdoor gear at the same time. Now, charging the unit is fast and flexible. Wall charging gets you to 100% in just 1.8 hours. Solar charging with the Jackery panels can be as fast as 3.5 hours, and with hybrid charging you're back to full in just 1.7 hours. Despite the huge capacity, this is also Jackery's most compact 3 kilowatt unit yet. 43% lighter than the industry standard. That means more power, less bulk and easier to transport for everything from caravanning to job sites. So it's smart with its Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity. You can link this to your smartphone via the Jackery app, monitor the charge levels, input-output usage, solar generation and even your carbon footprint, all in real time. So to sum it up, the Jackery Explorer 3000 version 2 delivers on power, durability and smart usability, whether you're preparing for blackouts, living the van life, living the narrowboat life, or just relying on a backup power. This unit is an all-in-one solution. Clean energy, fast charging and a long lifespan and full control from your phone. It's an impressive package that really sets a new standard for portable power in the UK. Eco-friendly, Jackery always ready. So thanks for listening, guys, and if there's any other questions you want to know on the Jackery or any other sort of hands-on experience, please be sure to drop a message in the comments down below and we'll get back to you. Okay, it's the time our lovely viewers have all been waiting for. It's the juicy 200th episode, Narrowboat Leak. But before we go into detail of the latest 200 episode Narrowboat Leak, I want to give you a little bit of a backstory of a few of the leaks that we've had on a narrowboat, because every single narrowboat will get a leak at some point. Even if you buy a new one, there's going to be a leak. We thought we had one leak on the Whistling Wombat, one big leak when we first purchased the narrowboat under the floorboards, so we brought the Maverick in to have a look and try and work out where the leak was coming from. So the Maverick traced it back to our old calorifier that used to be sitting in here. So the Maverick pulled that out, he replaced it with one that he blew up, and then we never saw him ever again. But enough about that, we're talking about leaks on the narrowboat. But not only did the Maverick find a leak in the calorifier, he also found a leak under the sink here, which was just a quick bolty-uppy sort of jobby, and underneath the shower in the bathroom too, which again, he just needed to change a seal on it or something. But we had 3 leaks. But that wasn't it for leaks for poor little Crowbot, because this brings us to really what was probably quite a big leaky project for dirty little Crowbot. Dirty? Oh, lovely. Poor little Crowbot. Come on. So we started to see quite a lot of water building up in the bow thruster area under the well deck, and we thought that was probably going to be from rainwater or potentially the old bow thruster, which you really don't want it to be. You really don't want it to be water from the river. So we got some lovely cratch covers put on the front, and that sort of eliminated the leak for quite a while, because a lot of the water was dripping through on the front here on the well deck, and it was finding all little corners drip into the bow thruster area. So a few months later we started to see a little build up of water in there again. Now I put that down to condensation. It's probably Vex put it down to condensation. She's the brainy one. We put it down to condensation from where the cold and the hot air meets. You've got the hot stove there, and just behind here you've got the bow thruster. So you've got all sorts of different climates going on in there. So that is one leak that you're probably not going to be able to eliminate without moving the actual stove, but it does dry up in there on hotter days, and we really need to get a pump in the bilges as well, because it should be sucking it out really into the river. Ventilation is the key. I haven't even found this leak. Becca and her dad found it, and I'm doing a little story on it. So here's that big moment of where the new leak is. Hello. Get some bread. Jesus.
Remember what happened last time? You take a bit that's far too big and then you can't get it down, Daphne. Nibbles, small nibbles.
For quite a while there seemed to be quite a big wet patch in the bathroom, and it certainly weren't from me. Was it from you, Bex? Weeing on the floor or anything?
On occasion.
Yeah. So apart from it being Bex weeing on the floor on occasions and me not doing it, there was a build-up of water that started to situate itself in this little corner here. Behold the narrowboat bathroom, and right down here in the corner it was getting very wet and moist underneath all this stuff that we can't really move at the moment because Becca's got something going on down there. Like I said, Becca and her dad found that really. I've been at work, Becca and her dad were working on this project, and I think by my understanding they thought the leak was potentially from the mushroom vent dripping down, which would make complete sense. We've also got the sink outlet here, which we thought could potentially be bringing in some condensation again and dripping down there. Lo and behold, that wasn't where the leak was coming from. I mean, it is madness, guys. It took us about 2 years to work out that the main leak at the front of the narrowboat was due to condensation. So this shows it again, a few months deep into this leak, and we've already got it wrong. And Becca and her dad have already got it wrong on this example too. But I mean, everyone's going to get it wrong because there's just so many options of where it can be coming from. So bringing Chrissy Crowbot, I came up here and I saw that that isn't where the leaks are coming from. I'll show you exactly where the leaks are coming from. Come with me, Bex. So Bex and her father tried very hard to locate the leak, but unfortunately they didn't catch it. Someone else catched it.
Lies. Don't believe this man, he's not trustworthy.
No, I'd no part in this whatsoever, actually. So yeah, while I've been busy at work, Becca and her dad located that the leak was actually coming from, dun dun dun, I forgot what they're called. How long is it going to take for me to work out what they're called? Gunnels. So as much as I'd like to throw the previous seller under the boat and blame him for other problem like this on the narrowboat, it was a problem that came with the narrowboat, but he had actually tried to correct it. He'd done a pretty shoddy job on filling in the holes on the gunnels. I mean, I think anyone that's new to narrowboating is probably going to do a pretty shoddy job at it, in fairness. So like I say, I'd love to throw him under the bus, but I don't think it's his fault really. He gave it a good go. There you go. So as you can see, he put in quite a lot of filler on areas, it's come out here, on the gunnels. You can see how lumpy it is just where it hasn't been done properly. God, there's another bit there. It's all coming up. He's done a dreadful job, hasn't he? In fairness, it's probably quite a tricky job to do. So I'm not going to be too mean. Should be really mean, shouldn't I? So if you take a look down here, guys, we had what looked like, now this has been sorted out by Becca's dad, thank God, so it didn't look like this before. But under here was what used to be a sort of outlet, potentially the old pump out output. So what they've done, they've moved it onto this side, and someone had welded a plate under here, but they only tap welded it in a few sort of parts instead of going all the way around. Then someone's just put a splash of some sort of a sealant over the top of it by the looks of it, and over the years water started to find its way in and go in between where the tacks are. So thankfully, yeah, Becca's dad came up and sorted that out with Becca. I had nothing to do with it, and that's why it looks all lovely and sealed up now. So potentially in the future, we'd probably like to go around the entire narrowboat, rip up all the stuff that's in there and just treat it all and have all lovely nice gunnels again, because what we don't want is more leaks. I mean, leakage will arise. Leaks are always going to be a problem on a narrowboat. So, okay, so let's get inside the narrowboat, change the clobber and get back into baking mode for my 200th episode feed. Chicken time. Again, your rapeseed oil. I said it once, I'll say it again, we love eating dead animals on this narrowboat. We'll never be real narrowboaters, will we? Can you handle a breast, Rebecca?
Absolutely.
I've been sorting out everything on the boat these last months. Hope you like big breasts, because you're getting one's coming right your way. What the hell's this? What's this, Bex? I've been at work every day. New stuff turns up constantly. What is it?
It's a pressure cooker. So you do, like, pressurises the pan and it cooks things a lot quicker. So the things that needs to be like steamed, or like things like rice, you do it really quickly in there. Interesting contraption. Okay, time for the big boys now. The homemade Chrissy Crowbot wraps. Flatbread. So while the chicken's just getting finished off, we're going to start the flatbreads now. Come to Papa, little baby flatbread. What we want to do, we're going to put some oil down on the said surface. Also, you're going to need this thing. Thanks to Mama T. Thank you, Mama Crowbot, for your rolling pin. We want to get the other other pan nice and hot now. Try and cook it on a dry heat. You want the pan mega hot, really, in order to succeed. This is going to be really hard, because you need to have these really thin. Oh no. Oh God. They're not quite coming out. Surprisingly enough, they're not quite coming out. I was hoping.
Why are they not coming out, Bex? Right. It's meant to be a giant bloody flatbread. Here we go, in the pan, in the pan. Not too bad. Oh, that's still mega doughy there. That can be Bex's one. Next up, I'm going to put half of this chicken into Becca's one. I'm going to add some cheese, mozzarella, and some pepperoni. A couple of these babies on there. And the garlic sauce. My personal favourite, burger sauce. Love burger sauce, man. Yay! Woo! Look at that bad boy. Are you ready? Let's take it to the girl. Happy 200th episode of the vlogs. Here's my present to you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That looks very professional.
Hot, yeah? My one looks significantly larger. It ain't though. Oh, it's hard to cut through, isn't it? Look.
Mine's like that though, isn't it? I didn't want to say anything.
Nearly all gone. Must really enjoy it. Becca's really enjoying it. Gone down very well. The recipe's in the description if you want to try and give it a whirl. Maybe yours come out a little bit less crazy as my ones, but we could start our own cafe boat, couldn't we?